Set this screen back to normal. On mute. And play. And if this... Why in the world is this icon blocking my view? There we go. Alright, so we got another game. Hi. Good luck. Have I played this person before? No, I have not. I don't think so, at least. So it looks like we've got double 4/4s. I'm going to do double 4/4s as well. Black approaches. Balanced. Back off. All right. Well, I've got a move I like to play after this Joseki. Which is the enclosure right here. I admit it's probably not the best because black does get to play this move right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach this side. And I'm going to see what black is going to do. Three-3ing right now would have been pretty funny. Considering I went for all that influence on the bottom part of the board. But computers probably say 3-3 right now. It's the last one. But I want to play F17. I want to play D17. And I want to play Q13. And the only way I do that I like this move right here because it feels like it presses down on black. And black with D14 wanted to go and make territory right there. So the turn became a pretty big move. All right. I guess I'll follow up here. I quite like my position. I got Miai to go like C17. Alright, so I'll get an extension here. Looks like I'm playing something like E8 next. And then shoulder hit. R12 is very large. I quite like it. I'm thinking of E9 here. But there's also something like P18, which looks pretty good. L17 makes it look not as good. So I quite like the influence I'm getting out of this exchange. If Black plays R12, I will Tanuki. Probably will play something like K4. Just get an extension in there. Actually, maybe E9 instead. Just grow that influence a little more. It's a pretty important point in the game. I think I want to take it slow after Black's next move. First instinct is K3. Does take away a base. Puts a good amount of pressure on Black here. Black goes into the 3-3. I don't like this move because it puts a lot of pressure on M3. I can block here. If I play Q3, then O3, and then here. So I think I'll play this move. Looks like good shape for me. And it looks like it puts a lot of pressure on P3, because that's 2 contact moves. And a filled triangle. So this makes black stones very weak. And the R12 move looks pretty good. So I think P3 was a mistake. O3 followed by N4. We need to turn up the music. First thought, P5. Second thought, O3. If black pushes through, then I have a base on this side. And I also have a base, M3. But if black turns here, so I'm threatening to connect above and underneath. So I quite like this. There's 3 ways I can connect up to my stones. I expect black will extend up. I will follow here or here. Here's maximum pressure because I'm building the left side, so I think I'll follow and attack for profit here. And this looks really bad for black because this is a heavy group. And I have 2 ways of connecting up, so my group is strong. The right-hand side, like the right corner, right bottom corner, well, thank you. I appreciate that you like the stream. I don't think I did a terribly good job with that stream, though, because I didn't write down on stream the proofs of the theorems. All right, black is attached. I am going to push through. And cut. So first thought is drop down to Q2. I think it just kills those 4 stones. And if I kill those 4 stones, that's huge. Do I need anything better than that? Because if this black stone connects up here, then I have a lot more trouble. So I think this is the simplest route. Yeah, graph theory is very fun. I quite like it. It has proofs that feel intuitive, but the things you're proving feel completely out of the wild. Because, I don't know, like handshake lemma. The handshake lemma, if once you first hear about it, you're like, what? How can that be true? That's incredible. And then you hear the proof about it, and then it's just, oh, of course it's true, but wow, I'm still amazed by it. And the handshake lemma, if you don't know, is if you're at a party and there are people shaking hands, then there's always an even number of people who've shaken hands an odd number of times. So, connect underneath threatens to kill my stones. If I cut here and take, is there any danger of... If I cut at Q6, or no, R6, it's double Atari. I think it's fine. I get a Panuki either way. So cut here, take, descend, Atari, descend, capture, connect underneath. So this is a scam. This is a scam. I gotta play here. Black gets the corner. In Gote, mind you. Black still has to defend. Or else I cut it to pieces. There we go. There's the defense. I'm considering Q7. Just because if black crawls and gets a base here, that's a little uncomfortable. But I feel like this is a little larger. Yeah, the handshake lemma is really cool. Or is it a lemma? No, it's a theorem. So I'm crawling here once. If black Hanes, I am going to Hane at Q7. Because I'm threatening to get a Panuki here, but it's already pretty strong. I don't know. I think the Hane here is good. And if black extends, I think I should just defend this cutting point. And have really good outside shape. This is so greedy. Black's trying to connect underneath here. But that only happens if I jump. So I can Kosumi this way. For one. Hello, Pokemon. I'm defending my cutting points. And I'll just jump here. If I defend my cutting points, does that make me a Don player? Cut into net, so I'm not really worried about this cut at all. Hane. Cut. Double Atari. I get confused by this. Like, did I make a shape problem here? Should I have just descended down here? Bop. Oh, I gotta play here. If I extend like this, black extends. And that's no good. Here is double Atari. I feel like I made a mistake here. I feel like I should have, I don't know, played here. This is the strong shape move, but it feels really bad. Tell you what, let's just, gosh darn it. This should never live. And then this just looks really bad. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence there. I've been really trying hard to go and rank up. It's really difficult. Like, I've been doing so much to Tsumigo. I'm tempted to extend here, but the thing I'm thinking about is this crawl right here for black. Because that's Sente. So I think I've got to play it. And it looks really bad for that one stone. Like, I'm really glad about that right-hand result before the... You can't have that one stone. That's like an eye. Eyes are very valuable at this point. I do want to play like K5 really badly. Oh, maybe this was a lot better. That looks really good now. But I got a whole lot of influence here. I'm going to threaten to falsify this eye. Also get more liberties. And then I'm going to try to move to surround. I like how K5 is not actually an eye. If H5 is not an eye. Yeah, J6. I think J6 was a mistake. I think instead a stronger move is needed, like J5. Yeah, I think J5. This is a no-brainer. I'm threatening to cut off. And the wedge. I have to play there. Else black connecting is just very strong. And I gotta cut. I gotta cut. I have to cut here. The fact that black got this to live is really bad. I think black's gonna extend up and then defend the cut. If black does anything else, I cut. Like, it doesn't matter the extend up or anything like that. Like, it's N7 right now or nothing. And then I play M6. No, because N5 threatens to capture with an I. So that would be Gote. And the cut would still be there, though, because then I could push. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Can I cut you? I'll poke at your shape. Like, M2 I'm not worried about because M4. M4 I'm not worried about because of M2. So I got Mia here. cut, play here, descend. There's a ko. There's a ko, but connect into the turn. So this is kind of forced. But now I am in a huge pickle if this lives. So I think I'm looking for the right time to play h5 because I gotta surround it first. Because if it's not surrounded, I don't get to go and kill it. But m6 is forced. m6, o9, extends, Hane, curler on. I think o9 surrounds. I think it surrounds. But that's double Atari. So not quite. I shouldn't have used the analysis board. That was really bad. So connect, turn. Turn weakens this stone. Hane, because I'm strong in the area. Extend out. Here. It's getting really hard to read after that. It's getting really hard to read. Connect, turn, Hane. Hane. Here, jump out. O11? I'm feeling like it feels like yeah, I can cut here. I can cut. Do I ever play corresponding games? Typically not. Now, black made a mistake here because black has 2 cutting points. There looks like there's only one, which is at 06, but M6 is the other cutting point because that puts these black stones in Atari. Black has to connect and find a way to make an eye in this area, and there's no eye in that area. F2, E2, connect, Hane, cut, extend. Maybe there's something. I'll probably play C2 to defend. I think I got lucky this game. So I'm not afraid of the net here because what I'm going to do next turn is I'm going to cut at N5 after black connects. I could also go and do a psychological move and say GG right now, but that's kind of an ass thing. Oop, that's not Twitch friendly. That's kind of a mean thing to do. So, cut, turn, straight into Atari. So I think this is best move because it connects up my stones, keeps those stones down there dead. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way for black to get out of this. And I'm gonna push once more here. And I think I'm gonna extend up and start attacking these 3 stones. Because these are the last stones black can attack. And now I'm threatening to net them. Net the cutting stones if black does nothing. Yeah, I feel like I would rather lose with good sportsmanship than win with bad. So definitely saying I'm not getting distracted by the target here. Hane. I am not looking to kill this. I'm just trying to prevent black from building stuff. And R9 next. Into a connection. And that feels like good shape. Like I got that Q11 stone, which is working perfectly here. And then the Q13 stone is also looking really strongly at killing these stones. So I don't feel the need to go and push and cut, do I? Push, cut, Atari up. Actually, I think the push and cut kills. If I play K11 first, if black extends, I still have the push and cut. And I have one more liberty. Liberty, 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 liberty. So I can actually and push into cut. Black Atari's up twice. I extend. I'm threatening 014 turn, which is huge, and I'm also threatening 010, which just captures. I think the clamp works. Clamp, extend, connect. Hane, table, play here into here. Then black is out. So this is the shape move. So I shall play here. So solid connection. Bam, connect, extend. Or I could just not be greedy. Oh, it is such a pleasure having you on my stream, Pokemon. I'm looking at Black's win condition right now, which is getting this entire area. So right now, the focus is on just reducing this. Also, I need to make sure I have like P13 right now for me is so good because Black has to play R12, and then oh gosh, I'm holding down the move, but I can't click submit move. I don't want to click submit move, but I have to. It didn't go and do it. All right, so the line I'm worrying about is O10 takes, and then so I think I have to play P13 first, then Hane, because then if I connect solidly and Black plays like N13, that's pretty bad. P13, descend, Atari. Atari takes, but this stone's an Atari. And this stone is an Atari. So, therefore, I do want to play this one first. Just to enhance the sacrifice. Let me just double check my reading here. Bop, bop, push, and then Black Stone's an Atari. So this should be good. And if Black cuts, and 14 cuts, connect. I'm threatening to net. So Black defends. I play here. And I don't want to worry about that. If I play M13, then the cut looks silly because I play L12. So M13, M13. I like it a lot. This looks at the M6 shoulder hit as well. M16. Interesting exchange here. I don't want to die, so I'm going to respond to this. We read this out multiple times. We shall not be afraid. This move right here is really bad. So I can just take here. And I think I can extend... Like, I don't want black getting this big area right here. So attacking this weak group and then connecting up to my living group seems like the best option. Hane into a double Hane looks like it kills, so I think this is fine. Does this Hane here work as well? Hane, yeah, it should. Does this one work? Tanuki, Hane, cut. That looks complicated. Well, I wanted a shoulder hit, and that looks like strong shape. And I don't want to have... I'm not worried about this cut. Like, bop, 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 connect. M15, I jump. Okay, well, I'll play here. I am very thankful that my shapes are looking better, because I have been working very hard over the past few days to do a ton of Tsumigo. I'm gonna bamboo joint. I am playing C18 fairly soon. K14, connect, cut, Hane, so I can do that. I'm also threatening N17 right now. There's no problem here. Oh, can I play O15 right now? Takes P14, and I would be capturing a living shape. So I can just play here. And I would also be connected up. And I'm going to play here. Black has to play like something like N17 right now, or else I am killing it. Like O17 right now. Looks huge to me. All right. That was nerve-wracking when I saw that connection underneath worked. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick literal review. After I put these stones away. And I do want to thank people for watching, because this does make my streams, even just playing Go, a little more enjoyable. It feels like I'm creating something, because these videos, they cost me no extra energy or time to make than just playing Go. And then I post them on YouTube, along with my math streams. And it feels like I'm creating something while I'm studying and having fun. And having people actually watch and enjoy it makes it, much more tangible. So thank you. Now that the stones are away, let's turn off computer analysis. D7, I've been told by the computer many times that I undervalue after this Joseki. So I feel like no mistakes thus far. The Hane here, it feels decent. The shoulder hit feels good. This invasion, something feels off about this invasion. I can immediately take away its base. With an extension. And then playing away to here makes the first invasion a lot harder to handle. This is a filled triangle, pushing through the 3 stone iron pillar. Good shape move. The descent here, I briefly considered p5, but that allows the iron pillar to work well and get a base with m3. Additionally, my shape has weaknesses. So cut. Here I'm attacking. I can live in the corner. This is an attack for profit. I am building a moyo. And then this move right here. This clamp allows for the same push through shape we saw in the corner. So pushing has to be the only move. Pushing looks like only move for white. So I push and I cut, descend here. If I play away, white cannot play away. I defend my shape. I defend my cutting point. And then we have this, and then the iron pillar here. Your stone's already split. I can keep them disconnected. And win the game. And kill one of them. At least one. I should have played this very strong shape. This shape is much stronger, but I played a light shape. Instead, which was a bad choice. That allows the connection underneath. All right. L4 is Sente for black. So white needs to play there to have any hope of attacking this group. That's how I feel about this shape. I don't know how I feel about this shape. This feels dangerous. Maybe... But I don't think black is alive. Oh, but... This... It's just getting very complicated. So... L5 is forcing. Wedge, and then cut. N6 was a huge mistake. Was the losing mistake that allowed black... That allowed white to kill black. Squeeze for liberties. Threaten to net. Now black has no territory on that side, and I'm still attacking for profit here. I think maybe connecting here. Maybe connecting here instead of trying to go after these stones. I thought the Hane was better. All right. So we're down to one viewer now. Or so my Twitch studio says. I'm going to assume that's Pokemon. But now we're going to see what the computer has to say. So the connection underneath. Just connecting underneath is apparently good. Computer time. Apparently I had a very good move here. And the push-up, this move, Okay, so those were my major mistakes. All right, that's interesting. Let's play another one. First of all, how long do I have to rank up? 4.5. Let's go for another one. Okay, so we're having a cross game. We're going to have a balanced... I do not want that attachment. Darn it. All right, all right. Well, I know the approach on the 3-4 stone at the bottom is the correct direction of play move. It's going to get pincered, and we're going to get into a huge fight. That's what black is asking for here. If black goes and does the slide, I am so happy to... This extension feels very good. I don't think black should have allowed that. I think black should have pincered. And the kick, too. Into the 3-3. Game plan. Block at R4, then approach at R14. Or 3-3 back. You know what? I'm going to 3-3 right back. But I don't know which direction to block. Actually, you know what? If I 3-3 right back, then I'm not really playing for influence, right? And the left-hand side, that's saying influence. But also it's a cross game. But I'm going to 3-3 right back. I haven't 3-3'd in a while. But you know what they say. If you're angry, just 3-3. I even know what I'm going to do once I get Sente next. I've seen this Joseki so much. in pro games. This follow-up right here. All right. Black is saying black wants influence. I think I might just extend. It does threaten the turn, which is fairly large. And I'm picking up points here. Black's shoulder hitting me here. I am fine with going and taking third line territory here. Black is saying, I want to go and build a giant moyo. Well, I'm going to build a moyo as well. How do you feel about that? And I'm going to cut here. And I am going to Atari up. And I'm going to see, look at my moyo. I can build a moyo too. Hane at headed too. I was serious here. But I guess we're just going to have to go with a cap. I will go and capture these stones next move. I do feel like I need another move to go and you can't live here. You cannot live here. You cannot live here. If I cut here, I can still connect my stones up. So the ladder works for me. I am considering Q6 into like R6 But then black gets the Hane at the head of 2. I'd rather just play here. Maybe here. I think I'll go with here first. And then I'll play S3. Like, alright, you're not getting that. The wedge doesn't work because I can capture and connect my stones. Cut, connect, cut. This looks pretty bad for me. This looks pretty bad for me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're not getting that. There was a threat to go and capture these stones, but there's not now. So I've got to follow up at like L13 soon. But now I've got this territory. Black is getting something on the bottom. So I think I'm going to Hane here. Cut here. Threaten to just connect these up. Force to capture. If I play here, cut, net, but then that goes into Atari. So I'm going to defend my cutting point first. And then I am going to I think jump here. Because that's looking like it builds my Moyo as well. Black's going to try to live here, right? That shape point is just painful. G15's next. G15. Cut. I guess I'll cut now. Connect here because this is strong. I'm threatening to kill these 4 stones, and they're not quite light, are they? But now I can just play here. Reduce this area a lot. Guess I'll play here. And then play like c3. No, I'll just play here instead. This group isn't locally alive, and I'm just making points off of this. So why not? I do want to connect it. This does threaten the cut. The fact that black got to kill these stones feels like it's kind of bad for me, but I can just connect right here now. Jump this way. C3 right now looks really freaking good. You're not going to kill these stones. You're not going to kill these stones. Where is black's territory? You try to cut these off, I will net you. Like, cut right now, straight into a connection. So I just killed those 3 stones. Here. Yeah, I just killed those 3 stones. That's funny. That's funny. So you're threatening to drop down and what? Do that? Tell you what, why don't I, why don't I play a shape point and never worry again? Drop down here, connect, cut. Let's just play a shape move. Make sure I never have to worry about this area again. I am going to play something like d15 next. You can't have these stones. I just defended. Yeah, F13 is really painful for black right now. So I will ladder this. It's probably not good endgame, but that's a co-threat right there. Ew, that's disgusting. So, what can I do here? Drop down, Hane clamp, cut. So, why don't I just play here? Threaten C3 really badly. Uh, let's do Hanasuji. Let's jump here. Make sure there's no territory in here either. Hane this way. You cannot separate this stone. This is a two space jump from a 3-stone wall. Cool. Um, is this even alive? Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, that's alive. But if I can lean on this corner first. Let's Hana here. Into a solid connection. Solid. Hane here. Black cannot counter Hane because I got R8. All right. So it looks like I'm up by a bit. Connect, ladder, bop, 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 bop. Then this is Tari, so I don't think that's Sente. You know what? I'm going to treat it as if it is Sente here, because I'm up by so much, I don't want the Aji to worry me. I don't want the Aji to worry me here. Okay. If this is a race to capture, then this is a shape point, and I don't want black to get an eye. And I don't want you connecting underneath. B18 needs to be played before B16. I'd say this is pretty darn good. I'm thinking of like 04 cut and then M3, threatening G3, but also threatening just to kill these stones in the middle. So here, connect Hane. But if not connect, then I play here. I think A12 would be better. Yeah, I think A12 was better. But I think C10, yeah, because now I'm threatening here. I gotta be really careful right now. Black is looking for a kill. Like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. Black plays here. I throw in. Alright, so I can play here and be done with it. One, two. Yeah, I got 2 liberties. So I can poke here. G3 opens up a clamp at E3. Alright. Sure, I'll make table here. You're not cutting me off, and you're not killing me. I'm not going to forget about this Liberty Rider here. Also, S2 is very large. I think I'm up by a really good amount here. I think black is just going to lose fairly soon. Cut. This doesn't work. So the Hane here, I don't see what black is aiming for here. Have we played before? I've won 0 out of 1 games. I played a game against Jill Goodgal when I was a 7Q. And apparently I did not have that good of an opening. And luckily for me, Jill Goodgal, thank you for being a site supporter, because now I have to disable the AI and go over this in review. So, up until this point, I'm fairly sure I made no mistake. The position on the left looks really good. The position on the right, this looks pretty good. This Joseki choice, I'm not sure about. Like, it feels like the correct one. This feels like the correct Joseki choice. And then here, I hadn't really thought about that move much before. So this is not in the Josekipedia database. Interesting. Crawling to defend the cut. Seems good. The shoulder hit here, I'm happy taking third line territory here. The shoulder hit feels like it erases an invasion at C12. And this is Gote. So turning feels large. This turn I'm very happy to get in. So I feel good about this position. I'm happy with the opening I played here, and I expect it should be winning at this point by a little bit. At this point, I feel like I started making mistakes or playing non-optimally. So cut, threatening the Hane at the head of 2. An invasion, this invasion feels really bad for black. It's too deep. The simple cap is the obvious move. The Hane at the head of 3 stones here, this cut feels much better than black's Hane at the head of 3. Because my stones are stronger. Because my cutting stone is stronger. So extend, drive up like this, and I really feel like black trying to make this invasion work does not go well here. At this point, I feel like p5 might have been a mistake, and I handled this area not well. First of all, this is an empty triangle. It's an empty triangle in Sente, mind you. And then I threaten to connect underneath, and black tries to start something here. This cut is greedy. Because what I figured is this. The cut doesn't work now, but it would if I played away. So I cut, capture, I squeeze, I play down like this. I feel like this group needed strength. So the jump felt good. But the connection also defends the cut. So... But this also doesn't feel good. Probably just connecting here. H13 feels really bad. I don't care about H12. It's got no utility. It's not a cutting stone. So I defend the cut, and black captures and gains 2 points. And I crawl here, and I jump, and I keep reducing. This cut is unreasonable. This cut is unreasonable because of the net. So I got to reduce this area in Sente. I've got fairly good shape. Black does not. Trying to kill these stones is unreasonable. This cut does nothing. Hane here. Not as good as I thought. The Hane here would have been really good if I so I can defend this way. Or with the cut. This group is fine. All right. Well, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. It's 4:43. I'm at 4.3 Q. I've won the 2 games I've played today. Wait a minute. I forgot to turn on the computer. So let's see what the computer says. And it says the 3-3. It says this is a half-point loss. And black should pincer. Pincering made a lot of sense to me. Playing C4 doesn't make sense at all. What? Oh, the computer likes the double Hane. Okay. Computer likes the approach. I figured pincering back. Like, approach, I know is decent, but it gets complicated. It's good direction to play. But 3-3 feels a bit safer. So and it likes this. And then it really likes this. Interesting. I didn't even think about cutting in this direction. Cutting this way did not occur to me, but it looks amazing. Computer just says play here. Hmm. So it looks like this is just really good for white because I just take the corner. I forgot about this forcing move. I completely did not realize the strength of this forcing move. Here. So, bunch of shape moves. And black descends for some reason. This forcing move was completely lost on me. This Hane does look pretty good. I was too scared to play this Hane. Better shape for white. So it looks like black needed to capture these stones to reduce this area, and that was the mistake. And then I got to reduce all the areas black was trying to build and keep my own, and it just spiraled out of control. Interesting. Tell you what, we're gonna go to Tsumigo Hero because I have not had the chance to do Tsumigo all day, and for the last 10 minutes, I'm gonna do some Tsumigo. Sabel Zangningel, the proverb of the day, was exactly what you were suggesting. A rich man should not pick quarrels. A rich person should not pick quarrels. So it looks like I do have hearts. So that means I will go and do some Tsumigo puzzles. Unless somebody wants me to use Wakey, then I can do the daily puzzles on Wakey. Weichi. Actually, let's do the daily puzzles on here. I don't know what the I don't know what the continuation is here. Hey, okay, that works. So it looks like a nose to Suji, where I'm threatening to kill these. Then I go in for the nose. Then I go in for the cut. Looks like black to live. This dies. Go for something that lives here, right? This one's a hard one. Because the connection goes into the falsification, and then I have no eyes. Connection here goes here. And then I either get this eye right here or this eye up here. It's a ko. Interesting. So the best result was a ko. Not a nose to Suji. Death in the Hane. Um, I'm just doing proverbs right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Cool. That whole thing was proverbs. That whole thing. I was like, okay, Hane, tutu, no reading at all, and I'm like, oh, there's a ko right here, and then that was the correct answer. How is that a 2-don plus puzzle? I don't believe that. So it's not that. This is the part I'm sure about to get to. And then here. And then that doesn't work. And then I have to play this. But it's too slow. And it's still not telling me I'm incorrect here. Like, I just don't know. What's the solution? Oh! I didn't expect that underneath here at all. Well, at least I got this one. That was a pretty sweet one. I don't know. Alright. I think I'm done for the day. But first, I want to raid someone. Where's my phone? Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. I usually get less work done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So let's see who's on. All right, so channels. Looks like Go Gooplet is alive. And I've gotten a raid from Go Gooplet before, so I think I'll raid back. So /raid Go Gooplet. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time.
Mr. Bobbins, thanks so much for the raid. Shout out to Mr. Bobbins on ODS. Sorry, we kind of shifted away from the ghost stuff. These are the two players who were just playing. We have Soren and Tamke, and it was an intense battle, and we just had a review. You can check them out if you want to see it. But now we are just asking general residency questions to those two players. Yesterday we interviewed Angelo and Nikolai. One of whom is holding a blow dart gun right now for some reason. Allegedly. The other one is allegedly holding a... Now he's stressing it. Yeah, okay. That's the big one. Thank you. You're the one who called us out in the first place. Thank you, Mr. Bobbins. Also, you got a question from the chat. I did. Why do you make your beard blonder so your hair is still brown? Actually, it turns orange. But it just turns orange when it grows out. My dad's beard is like white and gray, but his head hair is like the same color as